Oh, hey everybody, it's Chimichanga the Fox. Happy Wonderin Wednesday. Look, I know I didn't do one last week, and I've got one planned for you today, so I hope that makes up for everything. I'm also sorry that I didn't do a video yesterday. What can I say? Fox gets busy sometimes, you know? And not in that good busy kind of way. I mean, bad busy has to do the work to pay the bills kind of way. Anyway, I got my 5 questions from you guys for today, so let's get on. First up, Specs Wolf asks, how long have you been a dancer and how long have you been a fur? Well, Specs Wolf, seriously, I'm no dancer. I mean, yeah, I'll jive a little bit from time to time, but I don't consider myself a dancer, although I do consider myself part of the dancer fur community. And I guess that's because I want to get better at dancing. I just don't think I'm any good at it right now. How long have I been a fur? Well, I've been a fur since 1998. I was kind of a lurker in the community for many years. Only recently just started to get out and about, well, actually in the last 12 months or so. Actually 18, let's call it that. My first convention was actually in 2013. Before that, it was just mainly Comic-Con stuff. So, lurker for many years, proud out and loud for, you know, the last couple. Fruit Loop the Husky asks, are you going to Rose City Comic-Con next year? Well, we've only just had this year's Rose City Comic-Con, and assuming everything goes well and I don't move from the greater PDX area, then sure, I'm gonna be there next year. I had a blast this year, plus I got a free head. I don't think that's gonna happen next year, but you know, you never know. Aurora says, I would love to see you do public suiting videos. Can you do some? Well, most of the public suiting videos that I've done involving me are actually filmed by my good buddy Riken. And so, I don't want to step on his toes. He's a far better videographer than I am, and a far better storyteller too. So, you want to see me public suiting? Go watch his channel. I'll put a link here somewhere, and you can subscribe. Maca Cinnamon says, how do you tell your friends and family that you're a furry? At least, I think it was Maca Cinnamon because I remember the question coming in and then I forget who asked it. And I'm old, okay? So sometimes I forget who asked the questions, but it's a really good question and it's really simple. Hey, I'm a furry. Whoa, it's simple as that, really. No, seriously. Look, you don't have to tell people, or if you decide that you want to, then fine, do that. Show them some photos of stuff you've done, or try and be positive about it all. There are some great videos online that you can use as a basis for your discussion. In fact, Furlandia has its own furry playlist for just that purpose. But, you know, as one YouTuber said, you don't have to come out. It's just a hobby. I mean, people don't come out as soccer fans, do they? Or, you know, model train enthusiasts or World War II recreationists. I mean, come on. As long as you're not doing anything illegal or dangerous, you're not harming other people, frankly, it's nobody else's business. So, you can take it or you can leave it. And Jamie says, what tips do you have for first-timers going to their first con? Well, of course, there's the usual 6-4-2 rule, 6 hours of, 6-2-1 rule. My brain's a bit screwed today. That's going to be 6 hours of uninterrupted sleep, 2 square meals, and 1 shower per day. But really, if I'm going to be offering tips for first-timers, the most important thing is find someone that you know who's gone before, who can be your con buddy. Make sure that you spend lots of time planning ahead. Look at the schedule, try and figure out the things that you'd like to do, and be aware that you probably won't do any of them, because once you get on the con floor, all those plans, they just go out the window. Also, try and make sure that you have lots of juice or water before you start going around the con. Keep hydrated, eat lots of fruit and vegetables because they help you stay fresh and alert. And yes, you can have some sugar and candy too, but that's not as good as some good old-fashioned fruit. So, eat well, make sure you get good sleep, get a con buddy, and have fun. Also, be sure to go to the first time panels. They're really informative. Well, that's all I have time for today. I hope that you liked the questions. I will be back later on this week, paws crossed, with some other videos. And in the meantime, if you've got any ideas for guests for my new chat show, please leave them in the comments below, because frankly, I have some people lined up, but I'd like more, and I want to interview the people that you want me to talk to. So if you know of any good performers or fursuiters that you'd like me to interview, then let me know. Additionally, if you've got any questions for next week's Wonderin Wednesday, be sure to leave them in the comments below too. And if you've got any ideas for me to do lip sync videos for, then you can leave those down below as well. I think you get the idea. Don't forget you can find me on Twitter, Furry, Amino, FA, all those other places. So, stay cool, kids. Bye.